Okay, so imagine this for a moment. You wake up in a place where leaving isn't simple. No highways, no airports, no quick way back to civilization. Just distance, miles of ocean, endless ice, thin air, or silence so complete it almost feels unnatural. Now imagine that this isn't temporary. It's your life. Because right now, there are places on Earth so isolated, so extreme, that living there changes everything: how people think, how they survive, and how they see the world. And what you're about to see are 10 of the most remote places on the planet. Places where distance isn't just geography, it's a condition. Stay until the end, because number one is one of the few places left where modern civilization meets the absolute edge of human survival. Number 10. Tristan da Cunha. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, thousands of kilometers from any continent, sits a small volcanic island, Tristan da Cunha. It belongs to the United Kingdom, but it feels like it exists outside the world. The nearest city is over 2,000 kilometers away. There's no airport, no highways, no easy way in or out. The only way to reach the island is by ship, and ships arrive only a few times a year. When the ocean becomes rough, travel stops completely. For the people who live there, isolation is not temporary. It's daily life. Only a few hundred people live on the island. Most families have been there for generations. Many share the same last names. Everyone knows each other. Privacy is rare. Community is everything. There's a small school, a hospital, a few shops, but everything depends on supply ships. If one is delayed, people must adapt. Fresh food is limited. Imported goods are precious. The environment is harsh. Steep cliffs, violent waves, storms that can last for days. Fishing is dangerous. Farming is difficult. And yet, people stay. Because Tristan da Cunha doesn't feel like a place people ended up in by accident. It feels like a place where time slowed down and never fully caught up again. Number 9. McMurdo Station. At the bottom of the world, on the frozen continent of Antarctica, there is a place where humans live at the edge of survival. McMurdo Station. Even with buildings, vehicles, and scientists, it remains one of the most isolated places where humans live. For months each year, no planes can land. In winter, temperatures drop far below zero. Winds are strong enough to knock people off their feet. Darkness lasts for weeks. Outside the station, there is nothing, just endless ice. If something goes wrong, leaving may not be possible. Medical emergencies must be handled on site. Isolation here is not just physical, it's psychological. Communication exists, but it feels distant. Messages travel through satellites. Friends and family feel far away, almost unreal. Life follows strict routines. Every task matters. Every mistake has consequences. In winter, McMurdo becomes a small island of light, surrounded by total darkness, a place where humans are not meant to stay. And yet, they do. Number 8. North Sentinel Island. In the Bay of Bengal, there's a place that doesn't just exist in isolation, it rejects the world. North Sentinel Island. It belongs to India, but it exists completely outside modern civilization. The Sentinelese tribe has lived there for thousands of years with almost no outside contact. When outsiders approach, they are met with hostility. Boats are warned away. Aircraft are restricted. The government has banned close contact entirely. Very little is known about them. Their language is unknown. Their customs are a mystery. No one knows exactly how they live or how they see the rest of the world. From above, the island looks calm. Dense forests, quiet beaches, but beneath that calm is a clear message: stay away. In a world connected by satellites, internet, and constant communication, this is one of the last places that remains untouched, not because it's unreachable, but because its people chose it. Number 7. Point Nemo. Some places don't look isolated, they feel it. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean lies Point Nemo, the most remote location on Earth's surface. The nearest land is over 2,600 kilometers away. No islands, no ships, no routes, just water in every direction. It's so isolated that the closest humans to you might not be on Earth. Sometimes, astronauts aboard the International Space Station pass closer than any person on land. Point Nemo is used for something unusual. It's where spacecraft go to die. When satellites and space stations are decommissioned, they are guided to crash into this area. Over time, pieces of space technology have sunk into the depths below. The ocean here is quiet, deep, empty. No lights at night, no signals, no signs of civilization, just horizon in every direction. Number 6. Oymyakon. In northeastern Siberia lies one of the coldest inhabited places on Earth. Oymyakon. Temperatures can drop below 60 C. The air burns your lungs. Metal freezes. Engines fail if turned off. Cars are left running constantly just to survive. Water pipes freeze. Food must be stored carefully. Daily life becomes a constant fight against the cold. Travel is difficult. Roads are covered in ice. During winter, the village feels completely cut off. Technology exists, but barely. Supplies arrive slowly. Medical help takes time. And yet, people live here. They adapt. Because in Oymyakon, isolation isn't just distance, it's temperature. Number 5. Bouvet Island. In the South Atlantic Ocean lies one of the most remote islands on Earth. Bouvet Island. No permanent population, no cities, no infrastructure, just ice, rock, and ocean. The nearest inhabited land is over 1,600 kilometers away. The island is covered in glaciers, surrounded by violent seas. Landing is dangerous. Access is rare. Only occasional scientific missions visit, and only for short periods. Most of the time, no one is there. It's not just isolated, it's empty. Number 4. Easter Island. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean lies a place shaped by isolation. Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui. Thousands of kilometers from any continent. And yet, people built a civilization here. Massive stone statues, the moai, still stand across the island. Silent reminders of a society that developed far from the rest of the world. Even today, distance defines life. Supplies take time. Travel is limited. The horizon shows nothing but ocean. It feels self-contained, separate. A place where isolation didn't stop civilization. It shaped it. Number 3. Pitcairn Island. In the South Pacific, there is a small island with one of the smallest populations on Earth. Pitcairn Island. Only a few dozen people live there. No airport, no easy access. The only way in is by ship. And ships don't come often. Most residents are descendants of the M's bounty mutineers, a tiny, connected community. Life is simple but demanding. Limited supplies, basic medical care, difficult terrain. Everything depends on cooperation. Because here, isolation means one thing. You rely on each other, or you don't make it. Number 2. La Rinconada. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru lies one of the most extreme cities on Earth. La Rinconada, more than 5,000 meters above sea level. The air is thin, oxygen is scarce, breathing is difficult. The city grew around gold mining. Thousands came in search of opportunity. But life here is harsh. Limited infrastructure, rough roads, basic services. The environment pushes human limits. Every movement requires effort. Every day requires adaptation. This is isolation not just by distance, but by altitude. Number 1. Svalbard. Far north, deep in the Arctic, lies one of the most extreme places where people live. Svalbard. Closer to the North Pole than to most cities in Europe. For months, the sun never rises. For others, it never sets. The environment is unforgiving. Ice, snow, darkness. Polar bears roam outside settlements. People carry rifles just to leave town. Flights exist, but weather can cancel them for days. Supplies must be shipped from far away. Life here requires constant preparation. Because outside the small towns, there is nothing. No roads, no cities, no safety, just the Arctic. Svalbard is where modern life meets raw nature, and barely holds on. The most surprising part isn't that these places exist, It's that people stay, they adapt, they build routines, they create lives in environments that seem impossible. And every one of these places shows something important. Isolation doesn't always mean emptiness. Sometimes it reveals how far humans are willing to go to survive and what they're willing to give up to do it. And remember, the universe doesn't reveal its secrets to those who rush. It reveals them to those who know how to look. Subscribe and keep listening to the silence.